GT Sport live stream. This is now, what is it, day 6 of the live stream, and well, as usual, I have been enjoying the heck out of this game, and I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys too. I mean, I make these videos for like you guys. So what we're gonna do today is what we usually do, but we are going to be using a different type of car. Maybe bring out. Actually, what we're actually going to do is we're going to bring out this bad boy right here, the Renault Sport Megane GR4. So yeah, I'm excited to see like what's going to happen. I'm excited like for this race, and hopefully we get somewhere. So ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to see more Gran Turismo Sports, do not forget to hit the like button. So let's get started. So without further ado, let's just get started. So yesterday we did a race at Big Willow at Willow Springs. But for now, we can't do this race because it's not unlocked. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter qualifying for Dragon Trail Seaside, which has about 5 minutes. So yeah. We're going to enter qualifying in the Renault Megane, so hopefully we can get a little bit higher. So matchups will begin in 6 minutes and 40 seconds from now, so that's plenty of time to talk to you guys, to get a good lap time, to, you know, get things started, get adjusted to the Megane and the track itself. And also, while we were away, actually, before we actually came on to this before we went live, I earned a new car. It was an 2014 Audi TTS Coupe. Now I don't know if I will be using that. I'm not going to be using that yet. We'll probably save that for the next live stream. So yeah, right now I'm just getting adjusted to the Megane. You know what? So turn the traction control off. So turn the traction control off, see how well we do, and if we need be, turn it up, but not too much. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, are you enjoying these videos? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you enjoying the Gran Turismo? Are you enjoying the Gran Turismo? Certainly enjoying making these videos. But yeah, what do you guys think of these videos? Let me know down in the comments down below. So yeah, I'm thinking and as always, we are rocking the Logitech G29 racing rig with steering assist and braking assist both switched off, and also in manual transmission because, well, I'm more comfortable in manual, as I've said in my previous episodes. Actually, my previous live streams. So yeah, hopefully you guys are hopefully we actually get what we actually came out here to do, man, which is to win a race. Okay, so yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm actually going to win a race in this live stream, or do you think SaintsKnight, that's probably a bit optimistic? You're probably reaching for the stars. I mean, I know I am reaching for the stars, I will admit. I am reaching for the stars just a little bit, but go hard or go home, am I right? Anyone understood that reference is valued member of the AllSaints network. Yeah, anyway, I want to let you guys know that there is still time to donate, donate the money to our charity fundraiser that we are doing for the Stand Up to Cancer to aid cancer research. The story behind that is, well, a couple of live streams ago we announced that we were doing a charity live stream, and that is still going on. It's going to be at Saturday, the 29th of April. Now it's going to be 4 hours long. It's going to be it may it may be split into different parts, but it's going to be in total 4 hours of gameplay with like the AllSaints. I mean, me, Aaron, One Shot, and Gamerlord and I have all confirmed to actually definitely be taking part, which I hope, and as well I hope that you guys get involved. I hope you guys can actually will get involved with the games, all to actually like play with, because we as much okay, focus on the road, but yeah, as well as playing by ourselves, we want to actually involve you guys, because we're all one big All Saints community, aren't we? If you actually do exist. But yeah, if you want to join us, you can you have to have at least one of the free games so far announced that we will be playing. And the games are as follows. First of all, we will be playing. The first game we will be playing is Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, Grand Theft Auto 4, sorry, Grand Theft Auto 5, man. God, I mean, come on. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 is probably our most enjoyable video game that we like to actually tackle every now and then. I mean, we love to do it because we always have like different ideas for what we can do. And besides for that, what we're actually going to do is we're going to be doing a special GTA Top Gear live show. It'll be like it's a one-of-a-kind live episode. So what we'll be doing is for this, it will comprise of of one big GTA Top Gear challenge, which you at home can do. Which you folks at home can do. All you need, if you want to join us, is a PlayStation 4 and Grand 5 with a Grand Theft Auto Online account. So yeah, if you have that, then you're more than welcome to join us. And if you actually do want to join us for that, what I will do is at the day beforehand, I will ask everyone who wants to join in to actually comment. You can actually do it now. Comment down your PlayStation Network ID, and I will send you a message saying like you can come join us at such and such hours and such. But the only downside is you won't be allowed to join the party chats that the All Saints will do, but you will be able to join us, like gameplay wise. You'd be able to join in, you'd be able to participate in the challenges. I mean, we hope that some of you guys actually do end up participating in that challenge. We can't go into details on what the challenge is yet, because we don't want anyone to get like a heads up, but yeah, just know that it's a challenge that I don't think most of you would probably predict. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is our qualifying over. We are being matched up now. We are being matched up right now to, well, a game. And, well, hopefully we actually get a bit of a chance, because if not, it's gonna suck, but it won't be impossible. Anyway, back to alright, so we are actually we're starting in the middle. We're starting in the middle of the grid with we've got a couple of Scirocco's, Megans, SLS's. But the thing I'm worried about at the top and in 6th place and all that, the GTR. Yikes. Okay, yep, it's just as I feared. A Nissan GTR. Yikes. I don't think we're gonna do particularly well, but all we gotta do is we gotta do the best we can, you know? Anyway, as I was saying about this charity live stream, GTA 5 is just one of the games that we will be playing. The other game, actually, Aris, to say, tell me you're seeing this right now, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me you are seeing the game lagging out? Because I know I sure am. My eyes don't really trick me that much. But anyway, back to the thing. So yeah, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is the second game that we will be playing after we do this. Actually, do the like GTA Top Gear challenge, and yeah, for that you guys can get involved as well. Same like way on how you can do so. But yeah, in this you'll be either pitted with us or against us. Hopefully, you guys are with us because we want to actually fight as a community, as part of the AllSaints, you know, like all the AllSaints versus the world. That'd probably be cool. I mean, I don't know if that can actually happen, but if it can, I mean, if Sledgehammer Games are watching, then please do it. Do us a solid, man. It would be nice. And the last game is Rocket League. Again, you guys can actually join us same way. We'll message you and all that sort of stuff. Again, against. And as for Infinite Warfare, what we'll be doing is multiplayer and zombies. So yeah, for the zombies, unfortunately, only one of you can do that. Actually, can join us. And in order to find out like who will join us, we will do a raffle and pick a name out of a hat out of the potential people that actually want to play that game with us. So anyway, without further ado, I'll explain this later, but right now we've got to race. So yeah, that's a bit of a good start from the Renault. Not very quick off the line, but not very slow either. Okay, we start off in 9th, we're 9 in 11th place. Hopefully we can take some of these lines good. Okay. Break. Okay, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in 8th place. 7th place now. Not bad at all. We're getting 6th. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh. Nearly gone off. Yep. It's difficult to actually get get this thing sorted, but when you can't actually, if you do get it like pitch perfect, you can see what this car is. It's a lightweight hardcore track sort of car, like a wee nippy little sports car. Oh, the vet's not having a really good day. He's gone off. Sorry buddy, I'm gonna have to overtake you. Alright, let's see. Braking hard for this corner. Braking really hard. Okay, yep, I've overtaken a couple of people and have gone to 7th place. Let's see if I can get 6th place at this turn. Can I? No, but I have caught up by quite a bit. Okay, I think I've carried a lot. Of speed through that corner, so I can see that I'm gaining him. I can see that I'm slowly but surely gaining on him. Okay, gone invisible, yeah, but hard on the power on the actually out of the corner. I'm drafting him. Let's see if I can actually take an overtake. I don't think I can see any type of opening right now, but coming into this corner, maybe I can get him on this corner, because this is where I overtake a lot of people. Break. No. That's not particularly good. Yep, we got the Corvette overtaking me now. Ooh, Corvette. You can see that, ladies and gentlemen. Corvette's Mr. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. He's gone rough, and ooh, Karma actually bit him in the derriere, ladies and gentlemen. He actually got spun off. Ooh, he's drifting. Not a very good idea to do in a race, my good sir, but yeah, you get style points. You get style points for that from the AllSaints network, my friend. Alright, so we're coming up to Mr. Artifatke. Or Fakti. Actually, Fakte. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, but we're coming up to the green Sirocco. Alright, braking hard for this corner, but not too hard. We don't want to lose too much speed. Yes, took that line perfectly. Okay, so we've got 4 laps of this race. Plenty of time to make a couple of places. Alright, down to 4th. Change down 1 gear. Ooh, we carried a lot of speed through that. And yes, we get the overtake. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in 6th place. Heading up to the last corner of the... Actually, of the 2nd lap. And as I think I can see, I think the car in front of us has gone just a little bit wide. But I think I start to see 3rd place. I see 5th and 4th place with 3rd place just beneath that, actually just by that horizon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to power in. Let's hope I don't suffer. Okay, yeah. Ooh, the VW's, the we Siroccos had it. See, yep, I'm getting a lot of speed. Well, I'm gaining on him. Brake for this corner. Dang, I turned invisible. Although I don't think they want to have too many collisions. Yep, he's just understeered wildly there. That's not a good... It's a thing about these hatchbacks. They always tend to understeer quite a lot. Okay, 3rd gear. Yep, you can see that understeer. Yeah, I hate understeer. Understeer is just the killer of people's races. Then again, we're in hot hatchback, so we're in a hatchback, man. So we should be expecting quite a lot of these. Braking hard for this corner here. I think we've all got that pretty much nailed, except for Artefatka. I think that's how you pronounce it. Whatever. He sort of went a little bit too fast into that corner. Whereas all I'm going to do is I'm going to change down 1 gear. Yes, I think me and Daft Mav in front of me here had this somewhat same idea. So, last corner here. It's paramount that I actually get this right. Ooh, we got it right. We got it right. Oh, maybe not on the exit, but I'm pretty sure I got most of that alright. So, yep, we are about to... Let's see, I'm hoping we get it. Yep, we just got a best lap. Well, a best personal lap of 157.642. Which is really not that bad a time. Ooh, the SLS and Scirocco are actually having a battle. And whilst they're duking it out, I'm going to try and be cheeky. I'm going to try and maybe sneak my way through. Okay, change down 2 gears. Ooh, the Scirocco's run wide. Ooh, this race has just gotten interesting. I have now caught up to both the German and Daft Mav. The reason I call him the German is because I'm not... if you expect me to try and pronounce that name, you've got another thing coming, my friends. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final lap, and I could probably, potentially, get 4th place if I'm lucky. So, not a bad way to start the episode. Not a bad way to start this live stream, eh? First race and... Oh, on... Okay, I think I may have braked a little bit earlier than I was supposed to. Ooh, yes! Alright. Alright, what happened there was the Scirocco took out the SLS, leaving me to take on him now. Oh, no! No, 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 no. That... Uh-oh, that's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Okay, just try and maintain 5th place. Oh, SaintsKnight, just maintain 5th place. SaintsKnight, just maintain 5th place. But unfortunately, that I have a German sneaking... Oh, I took that a little bit too wide. German's gonna get me. Actually, no. He actually could not. He tried to go for the inside. So, the race is already over, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Sam... 74 as 1, with Mr. Grundy being 2nd, Tuggy Evil being 3rd, Daft Mav 4th, and yours truly in 5th position. Wait, the guy in front of me had a penalty? Oh, if it was more of a penalty, then we probably would have gotten it. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, it seems like nearly all the UK people had Megans. That's going to add another 16.1 miles into our daily workout. And, well, that's the end of... Actually, and that's this race come to a conclusion. And, well, actually, and congratulations, Mr. Samus, sir. Congratulations in your but then again, you were in a GTR, so no wonder you kind of won. I mean, honestly, if I had a GTR, I don't want to boast now, but I think I might win. I think I would probably win if I had his GTR. So, yeah, that concludes that race. So let's see if I can get a bit of an improvement. One thing that we have to do though today, the gauntlet, the Nurburgring, the longest track in this thing, and I'm going to actually, and hopefully I get somewhere. So what I'm going to do now is we did good with the Renault, so you know what, I'm going to stick with the Renault for now. But another race, hopefully one that doesn't have a GTR. And let's see, matching begins in 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So we've got all that time to actually get some good progress, some good hard lap times. I mean, that's the hope. I mean, what's everybody do? Actually, so is everybody enjoying these little wee bit? Actually, these. Do you ever get those moments where you have so flabbergasted that you don't absolutely have no idea what you were saying and why you were saying it? I mean, that's what I'm at right now, man. But you can forgive us. It's been a long day for me personally. But yeah, how is everybody here enjoying these videos? I mean, I'm certainly enjoying making them. I'm enjoying making these Gran Turismo Sport videos because I love this game. Then again, Gran Turismo's always been my childhood, so I guess that this is probably my most anticipated game. The next, actually, it being tied with Star Wars Battlefront 2. I mean, what about you guys? What game are you? Which game are you guys looking forward to be playing the most of this year? What game has you excited to be a console or PC gamer in 2017? I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and maybe start a little bit of a discussion on these games. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? We're here to actually discuss these sorts of things and have a lively debate about it as fellow gamers. So I want you guys to know, I want to know what you guys think is your most anticipated. What is your most anticipated game of this year? I mean, personally for me, mine's is this and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Probably more this, because as well as being a fellow gamer, I am actually a vehicle and car enthusiast. So this is probably where I'm most at home in these sorts of games. I mean, besides, why do you think most of my videos are GTA Top Gear? Because, well, I enjoy making those videos, and I actually enjoy making Gran Turismo videos. Well, I enjoy anything recently related. So that's why Gran Turismo Sport is probably my most anticipated game of this year. But what about you guys? What is your most anticipated game of 2017? Let me know your thoughts down in the description. So as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 3 minutes and 10 seconds before qualifying session is over, and it matches me into another lobby. So I gotta say, I'm quite liking this Megane. It may be a MR car, but I don't know why. It's just I can get more out of it than I could in the Mustang. It always seems to be the GR4 cars. That's or GR3. Anyway, seems to be this car type, like with the Mustang and stuff, that I seem to have the most enjoyment for. I don't know why that is. It's just why I can get more. I'm more used to these sorts of cars. I mean, do I like the? Actually, I would say that probably my most favorite would either be this class or the M300, because they are basically just the M300 or M800 or whatever. They're mainly just, you know, ordinary cars, whereas this type and the type after this is more of a racer. Is it more of a race car setup, which, don't get me wrong, is fine, but it's not my cup of tea, man. I like cars that you can actually drive on the road and on the track, which is why I'm not really a particular fan of track cars to a certain extent. I mean, I would honestly argue that the best track day car is probably a BMW M3. I mean, that's a popular opinion, but yeah, I can see why. It's got room for your family. It's got a big enough engine. It actually handles pretty well around corners. You can actually get a little bit of JDM in the car and actually start drifting the car, except it would be a GDM since it's a German drift. Okay, I'll stop the puns here, but anyway, we've got a minute to go, so we've got a minute to go until the match is set up, and I'm a little bit nervous because actually I'm a little bit optimistic. I'm more confident in this than I was in the Lotus and the Subi, because the Lotus and Subi I didn't really feel like I had total control, whereas this I have all the power all the time. I mean, this is one of those cars where it may not be heavy on power, it may not be fully on power, but then again it doesn't have to be. It's a lightweight actually it's a lightweight like track racer. It's like a wee, it is a hatchback, so I can't say it's like a wee hot hatchback. It's like a hot hatchback superleggera, I would like to put it. So yeah, I'm hoping to get another good result with this. But anyway, enough rambling on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are preparing to match up and get ourselves into another race. So hopefully we can actually in this and actually do good. If we're coming up against the GTR, I don't think I would be the most confident. I would be a little bit confident that I won't be last. But as for going toe-to-toe against a Nissan GTR, I mean, that would be where my confidence would start to sway a little bit. It won't be at my fullest confidence. I'll probably be like tier 2, tier 3 in terms of confident in my terms of race. And just as I say that, man, look at the top 4. GTR, Sirocco, GTR, an entire section of Megans, GTR, Corvette, GTR, Sirocco, hey, another fellow Megane driver. Nice. A Mustang, SLS, and a Hyundai Genesis. Yeah, remember what I said earlier about my hopes being dashed if there were GTRs that I was facing up against? Yeah, I was not kidding. Because they're GTRs, man. I mean, they're known as Godzilla when it comes to the track. They are known to be God bloody Zilla, man. I mean, they're fast. They know how to handle tracks as well as handling the road. more so probably track than road, because, well, I think this thing was built from the ground up to be a... That thing was built from the ground up to be a racer. A track monster, setting ridiculous times at places like the Nurburgring and so on and so forth. But my goal for this is to not dip below where I started. Although that's going to be hard, because I know there's some GTRs like even behind me on the starting grid. But then again, man, if the GTRs and if everybody is actually like trying to crash each other off and they cock up their corners, then I will actually be a little bit more confident, because I understand that... Whoa! We got a huge crash there between a couple of GTRs, I think. Luckily, I made it out of that one okay. If this was the actual race, I probably would be a lot more happy about that, but as I said, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it, man. I mean, this is our second race. Hopefully we can actually stay. As I said, our target is to stay at 9th place, stay where we started. 9th place is where we start, so hopefully it's to not dip below there. We've got... Yeah, I'm halfway between everyone. I'm like sort of like in the middle of the pack. So hopefully we get somewhere. And I'm losing something as well. I actually performed better in this car than I do in the Stang. Man, I don't know why. It's just maybe I'm... Yep, there you go. You see the GTRs storming off. And missing gears doesn't help. That's good, SaintsKnight. Miss a couple of gears. That'll probably do you a whole heap of good. Okay, but so far we are gaining that much speed. Okay, yep. Yes, they broke. Actually, they used the brakes a little bit too early. And I have actually, in that one corner, I've actually caught up quite a bit with everyone, man. I mean, I am now in 5th place, and I can see the trio of like 1st, 2nd, and 3rd right in front of me, as well as 4th. How did I get this place with all these GTRs? How is that possible? Maybe a layout that maybe racing this track a lot with cars like this seems to help, but I'm flabbergasted, man. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, even behind me, look, there's a McGann holding up. I think it's 2 GTRs. How is that? How are they doing that? Okay, took that corner superbly, if I may say so myself. Okay, so we've got 4th, 3rd, and 2nd place. Take this corner really good. No.
How did people get the FIA license with this ghosting
yep,
nonsense?
GTR is right there. Yep. Goodbye, Mr. H. Hansa. He's good. But despite that off, if I hadn't gone off, imagine where I would have been. I probably would have battling 2 GTRs for 1st place. Although we don't really know if that's like for certain, since, well, time travel is impossible. But I would say a lucky guess that I probably would be in the top 3. Let's see, GTR went a little bit too wide on that corner. And he's just tried to cheat yet again. And what is it with GTRs and what is it with Japanese vehicles and trying to cheat all the time, man? Why? Nobody needs to cheat. If you race well, then you don't need... If you know how to drive your car, then you don't really need to cheat, man. That's kind of how racing sort of works. Yeah, and I really, really hate cheating in races. I mean, I'm a as I said, I'm a car guy, but I also like Formula 1. So whenever I see somebody cheat in races like Formula 1 or even occasionally Rallycross, like not taking the Joker lap, it irritates me, because you need to take, like in case of Rallycross, you need to take the Joker lap in order like to actually make your thing count. If you don't take the Joker lap, your app doesn't even, well, your place wouldn't even count, I think. Okay, I think pretty much everyone handled that corner brilliantly. Yep, nobody's gone off that or anything. So what I'm gonna do now is brake a little bit into second. Nice. Okay, I think Hitch Hansa over here has actually braked a little bit too much. We're about to enter the third lap. Let's see, can we actually... Ooh, we were actually this close to having one of the fastest laps of the race. We were really close. Only by about 2 odd seconds. I would have been a little bit... If I didn't cock up as many corners as I actually did, then I probably would have had the fastest lap right there and then, ladies and gentlemen. That would have been amazing in itself. I may not have won. There's no way in hell am I going to win this race, but as long as I beat a GTR, and as long as I don't go, as long as I stay like at 9th place or higher, then I will be good to, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we would be good to go on all fronts. But we're in the second and last lap, and yeah, as I've said before, those GTRs are monsters, man. They really know how to put their power down, and again, 4-wheel drive. Okay, nail this line, nail this line, nail this line. Okay, GTR took that corner. GTR in front of me took that corner a little bit too tight, a little bit too close to the bollards. So that's my only hope. Alright, change down to 4th. Don't screw up this corner again. Oh, a 2-wheel. Tell me you just saw that. I just 2-wheeled that bitch. Okay, we've got Hitch Hansa. Alright, let me through, please, sir. Oh, did not pay attention. Have to pay attention to the road. Do not pay attention to the guy next. Always pay attention. Okay. Yep, I've got GTR beside me and in front of me. I'm in a GTR sandwich, man. Please get me out of this sandwich. Deep brake. Deep brake a bit. Oh. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are in the last... We have now officially entered into the last lap, and GTR got... Actually, second GTR is... Is he shoving me off? My good sir, I have done nothing to you. Just please race normally. Thank you. Ha! You see what I get you? You see what I get you? But I'm not too sure if I can get 5th place. Maybe I can. Depending on... Let's see where this goes. If I can get 5th place, then yes. If not, then, well, I tried, but 6th place ain't a bad place. From where I started, it's not particularly too bad. Okay, braking quite a lot for that corner. Car actually broke a little bit too much. Had catastrophic understeer there. But hopefully I can nail these couple of corners, gain a little bit of an edge. We don't want to be 2-wheeling again. Ow. Okay. Nope. Okay, I just... Dagnabbit. Uh-oh, there's the vet. Okay, so there's 9th and 10th place. I always cock it up somehow. It's just... It's because it's me. Maybe the game knows that it's... Yours truly, SaintsKnight here, and it's just like, you know what, let him, he'll cock up. And well, you know, I was 100% right. Okay, it's a close race between me and the vet right now, and luckily, I just pulled that out of thin air. Let's see, we got a comment down here from Nick Harrison, I think. Let's see, we got a comment down here from a Nick Harrison, and this person says, how did Polygon Digital, that is the people who made it, get the FIA license with this ghosting nonsense? I know, right? I mean, they are the official people for the Federation. Actually, the FIA, I'm not too sure what the FIA stands for, but I know it's like the big, like, racing sort of organization where, like, everything that gets held and all that sort of stuff. But I know, it's kind of confusing on how they can get that. Actually, can get the license to that, and yet still have ghosting mode, which ghosting mode in games I don't think they should have, even though it may be good for stuff. But if you want an authentic racing game experience, then let people crash. Let crashes happen. Let fatalities happen. Let this sort of stuff happen. It would be more exciting. It would be better. And congratulations to Pistol Smoke in the GTR taking that victory. And we are taking a nice 8th place, ladies and gentlemen. So we didn't do too bad. We gained 1 place. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to do, I think, probably 2 more races. Yeah, 2 more races, but let's see. Should we? Let's switch to the Mustang. That's got more power, about 45 more brake horsepower in that than the Megane. So hopefully, it's got a lot more power. I mean, look at that, man. 416 brake horsepower. Of course, we are weighing a little bit more by about 98 kilograms, near enough 100 kilograms. But with that power, we should be able to get a couple of fast lap times in. I don't know if we can actually do our wee trick from that corner, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our second to last race. Our last race will take us to the Nurburgring, where we'll be doing 1 lap, and I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Okay, so actually, you know what? Leave your thoughts down below on what do you guys actually think of Gran Turismo Sport. Do you think it's going to be a good game? Do you think it's going to suffer from some of the same problems as Gran Turismo 6 and Gran Turismo 5, where it's like, where some of it wasn't really perfect? But personally, I think that this game is probably going to be one of the best racing games that they're actually racing sims that there has been in quite a while. I mean, I dare say it would even rival Forza. But then again, I sort of maintain that this is better than Forza, because Forza is more arcade racer. Well, it's more of a... Well, yeah, then again, this is starting to be more like Forza, but I don't know. I still prefer this over the Forza, because the cars are better. Actually, the handling is a little bit better. Basically, I personally feel like that this Gran Turismo has always been the #1 go-to car game for me, besides Need for Speed. But Need for Speed's in its own category. So for like racing sims, this has always been my #1 go-to. But what about you guys? What are your thoughts on this game? Do you guys do you think this is going to be a good game? Do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to rival Forza even? Do you think it's going to be like as good as like all the trailers, all the press junkets and all have actually? Besides, leave a comment down below, like what you leave a comment down below on what you think on this game, and also, is there anything it can improve on? I mean, I'm not too sure if there's anything that I think myself I could actually nitpick on, actually criticize on. But if we're talking really like nitpicky sort of feel, I'm stumped. No, I mean seriously, there is nothing wrong with this game, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong, and this is just going from the beta. We haven't even unlocked everything that we haven't gotten everything you can get, like mode-wise. We haven't even gone into the VR stuff. We haven't gone into the VR drive mode. We haven't gone into the single-player campaign and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully
mechanical DMG is a biggie.
If like all that is actually kind of ruined, then it tarnishes the game. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that the cars driving, the cars themselves look beautiful. I mean, if you were to show someone this, actually a snapshot from this, and put it beside a photo of a real car, I mean, they would not be, unless they knew it was Gran Turismo, which one's Gran Turismo and which wasn't. You could not tell which one was the video game. I mean, I'm even still surprised on how gorgeous this game is sometimes, you know? I mean, it's jaw-dropping. Then again, that's because this also, I believe, may not have, actually, I'm thinking it doesn't have PlayStation 4 Pro capabilities, but I think I'm right in saying that this has HDR lighting, but whereas, actually, and you can actually sort of tell that the lighting is on in full effect. I mean, even in the interior, most interiors in games are a bit bland, a bit bleh. But the interior of this, but the interiors in this game, look at this. You could just show that these people not only care for this game franchise, but they actually care for for cars in general. It's like the people that it sort of reminds me of Drive Club a little bit, like how much like the people like at Sony and Poly Digital Gaming actually care about their cars, and that actually makes me a little bit happy knowing that this is in safe hands, which hopefully can be said for Test Drive Unlimited Free, where that's basically sort of like already like slightly confirmed. They have confirmed that they are thinking of going into it, and well, it's Big Ben Interactive. Those guys, as far as I know, they make the Sherlock Holmes games. Well, they've made Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments, and I think I believe they made actually what do you call it? Sherlock Holmes: The Devil's Daughter as well. So, what do you guys think about Test Drive Unlimited Free? Are you going to be picking it up? And if so, let me know down below. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be put into yet another race. But while we are waiting for a race, let me look at a couple of... Let me take a look at some of the comments. See, we have Nick Harrison again. He says that Gran Turismo Sport will be a lot of fun, but as an esport it will flop because there's no challenge in racing. Then again, I guess you could sort of, I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, you can't. Let's see. No challenge in racing, just 18 guys hot lapping. Well, yes, but for esports, I think the esports thing is probably going to be more for the like hardcore racers, I believe. But then again, I could see a lot of noobs who don't even know their cars, don't even know their racing games play it. So I can understand what you mean, good sir. So yeah, I can sort of understand what you mean by that. And also, there's a comment here that's like, do you know you could... SaintsKnight, do you know you can play the game without VR? Yes, but then again, VR is supposed to be an immersive experience. VR, honestly, for me, is probably the whole... Well, it's not... It enhances the experience... It will enhance the experience just that little bit more. Will it overtake the experience from, like, if you don't play it without VR capability? Hell no. I mean, it's still a gorgeous game. It's like Drive Club. That was a good game on its own. It's also a good game in VR. It's improved a little bit, but it doesn't take away from the whole experience if you don't play it in VR. That's why the two VR parts are actually kind of separate. But you can play this without VR as well. You can play this without VR as well. But honestly, I'd probably play this with VR, because VR for me is exciting. It's innovative, and I think that is going to be the next thing. It's not going to be. I've tried it myself, like down at the. Actually, I tried that out at the PAX East, I think. It was either that or I6. No, it was I60. And yeah, that was actually one of the most immersive experiences I have ever done. You know, I mean, I loved the VR experience there. And if you have the actually, I'm not saying everyone should go out and buy it, but if you have the money, if you have the means to do it, get a VR rig and play it. But besides, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think of PSVR? Actually, virtual reality in general, man. I mean, what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Actually, let's start a little debate here. What do you guys think about VR? Leave a comment. Actually, about virtual reality in itself. Leave a comment down below what you think of it, and we'll get a sort of discussion going here. See if we can actually provoke a response. So anyway, we're starting off this race in 14th place, near back of the pack. It's not particularly good from where we usually start in the Renault, but see if we can actually make some places. We've got a. From the front, from the looks of things, we've got an entire lobby of GTRs. But, yep, as far as I can see... Oh, the Corvette is... Okay, I'm getting sandwiched by a Mustang and a GTR. That's not particularly nice. It's not particularly too nice to be sandwiched. Okay, how am I near last? That is not... God, how am I near last, man? Maybe the problem with the Mustang is that it's a bit too heavy. Yeah, but yeah, as far as I can see, the only downside about this game so far is whenever you crash into people. Look, as you can see from that guy who we just went by, he goes invisible. For casual racers, that's not too bad. But for hardcore for hardcore esports people, which I'm pretty assuming that this being actually from all the press material that this is actually wanting to be, it's not really good. It's gonna be really super annoying whenever you've got people spawning, actually spamming this ability. Making sure, ooh, let's go invisible so we can be able to overtake people much easily. See, even this Nissan GTR stuck behind. You see what he's doing? He's stuck behind the SLS, and yet he's okay, if I go invisible for long enough, I can actually overtake a lot of people, and that just annoys the hell out of me. And look, what I also hit as well, I hit this in Forza. That's why Forza gets this more smack than this, but still, in Forza, you've got, as far as I see it, Forza is a noob's Gran Turismo. Why I say that? Simple. Because in Forza Motorsport and Horizon, you've got people in races who would purposely try and crash you off if you try and overtake them. So whether you like it or not, you are going to end up in last place, and you are not good. Unless you adopt a similar sort of tactic of crashing into people is the king of everything, then you, my friend, will have probably a hard enough time whilst playing it. So that's why I honestly think that Gran Turismo is always the pinnacle and the king in these sorts of games. But yeah, this game, Gran Turismo, trying to be a little bit more like Forza, is a dangerous precedent. that is it's a very dangerous line and precedent to actually go over, because on the one hand it could be seen as a good thing, on the other hand you've got noobs who would do exploits like these two are doing, going invisible, and you would also have people trying to crash you off like that SLS did to me, and I'm pretty sure some other people in this lobby as well. Slow down a bit for this. Yup, see. Hopefully Sony and the developers of this game actually come up and was like, you know what, if we find out, like, you know what, at the esports, if you want to set up like an esport tournament, then then your cars going invisible, they'll actually like turn that off. And I hope, like, in online races in general, you can have that option to turn it off, because it is frustrating as hell whenever you get people purposefully going out of their way to make sure they crash, or make sure to get at least the smallest amount of contact with you. Or just like any means to turn invisible to actually go through. That is a bummer. That is annoying. It is not real racing. And the people who make it are like, you know what? We'll listen to SaintsKnight rambling on here, and we will actually, if somebody wants to set up a tournament, we'll have the option to turn like invisibility or ghost mode, I think Forza community players call it. We can turn that option off if they want to, which that means everyone will basically turn that. I think everyone who wants to actually race will probably turn that off, like get an actual test of limits to the other cars and other drivers, rather it being just a casual Forza Motorsport clone. So yeah, hopefully they add that. If not, we will just have to raise our voice. We'll probably like have to get louder and say to Sony, no, we are not having this. And if you want sales to be good, then you have to learn from the mistakes of Forza. If you want to be a clone of Forza, you have to understand that Forza has its problems as well. If you address Forza's problems and have the same basic elements as Gran Turismo, like all it if you have all this and you take away some things that Forza have as like problems, well then Sony, you will have just made the greatest ever racing simulator of all time, really. So yeah, Sony, if you're listening to this, get on it immediately. But anyway, enough of it. Me rambling on, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently in 12th place with a Volkswagen Scirocco. In front of us, Mr. Pudsey Brown Trout. Really nice name. And I think we're coming up to the slow corner, which everybody always seems to dolphin dive out of. Yeah, see, look, that's why that's what I'm saying. Like, Pudsey Brown Trout over here has actually, like, when he was going out of that corner, he actually made contact with Flipper Flip.
No, I play it and I come first 8-0
People in the comments, let me know if you can actually say Flipper Flip.
Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
Like
maybe go
5 times really fast.
And see how online is done.
See, I can. I don't know why. I just can't. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the last corner. Oh, big hard on the brakes. Yep, there was no way I could have cut them. Okay, for next time, I'm thinking probably use the Renault in these feature races for this. Ladies and gentlemen, I have now just finished the race with 8 seconds to spare, 12th place. P1, it's the P1 stack, and yeah, of course, the GTRs would win because they're GTRs. They're better track cars. That's why they're GTRs. Let's see. Now, whilst the guy who's in for whilst Mr. P1 Stack is collecting his trophy, we will actually let's have a little look at the comments, see like what everybody is saying. So there's a guy here that who thinks that about my VR thing is wrong. And, well, he thinks that it's going to go downhill like the Xbox Kinect. Then again, nothing can go downhill as the Xbox Kinect. I mean, that thing was a colossal disappointment right out the front gate. That's why that's the thing. And there's a guy, Mr. Nick Harrison, once again comments saying that they need to forget Forza and go play iRacing to see how online is done. You, sir, have a great... Actually, that is a great idea, sir, to actually do. So, Sony, if you're watching this video, look at the comments. Your public have spoken. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We have 4 cars here. We are going to take on the Nurburgring. And you know what? Guys? I'm going to let you guys pick this car. So comment down below what car you want me to go around the Nurburgring in. Now these are your choices. The 2015 Audi R8 LMS with 585 brake horsepower, the BMW M6 GT3 Valkenhorst Motorsport 2016, the Nissan GTR Nismo GT3 N24 Scholze Motorsport with 542 brake horsepower, and the slower one of the bunch, or the less powerful one of the bunch, if you prefer to call it that, the Hyundai Genesis GR3 with 509 brake horsepower. So those are your options, and here's the stats of all of them, so you'll be able to actually know like which has what and all that. So let's see. I'm gonna take a look, see what everybody is saying. All right, so okay, you know what? I think everybody wants me to drive the R8. So you know what?
R8 niche fun.
This one's for you guys. I'll drive the. Hold on, wait. We got another comment. Let's see what this guy says. Alright, so, yep, everybody is wanting me to drive the Audi R8, so, yeah, let's see. For this one, we will be rocking more weight. Instead, from 585, we're going to be using 533 brake horsepower, which is about, like, 9% off its original power. And we're going to have an extra about 36 kilograms added onto weight. But I'm hopeful that I actually get something good there. And we've got about 4. So ladies and gentlemen, this will be our last race of the live stream, because this one's going to be our longest race because it's a Nurburgring, about 147 corners, one of the most longest, dangerous tracks in all the world, and I'm driving on it. Yikes. And you know what, before we actually get into the race, we've only put in a qualifying time like before this video, but before we get into the actual meat of this car, the race, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to adjust the settings a bit. So since this car is 4-wheel drive, well, ignore that, it really is it's an Audi R8, so ignore that, it is 4-wheel drive. We are going to stick the traction control fully off. Now, is there anything else that we need to adjust? No, I think no, as far as I see it, everything okay. Nope, everything here is good. We are good to go, so let's get into it. So let's see, how is this R8 like to drive without what? Yeah, remember when I said we're gonna turn traction control off this race? Let's not do that. We'll stick it at 2. See how it goes. Now that's more... let's see, if we can get past this first corner without spinning.
Pause.
Okay, turn the traction control up to 3. See how that goes.
LMSESNTAWD, emoji smiling
See, yeah,
face with open mouth.
already this car's feeling a bit more... yeah, that's what I needed to do. I probably needed to turn the traction control to 3. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I needed. I probably needed to fiddle about with the traction control and so on. Make sure this thing says planted as... you know what? We're gonna stick the traction control on full. Something I've never ever thought that I would ever have to do. No, wait. Yeah, this is what racing's about. I mean, man, I mean, it's all about adjusting the car to your specifications. Okay, so far I'm not 100% confident. I wonder what everyone else will actually be in, and as well as that, I wonder what place I'm going to start the race in. So, ladies and gentlemen, for this last race, there is a minute and a half until the final race. So, you know what? Put your predictions down right now where you think I am going to end up. Do you think I'm going to end up being first place? Do you think I'm going to end up being crashed into a wall? Do you think... what do you guys think? Do you think I'm going to win? Do you think I'm going to lose? Do you think I'm going to come stone dead last? Do you think I'm going to come 6th? Or whatever. What do you think of... where do you think I will end up? Leave a comment down below, and I'll probably read them, but whilst we are getting matched up. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there is about a minute to go before the big race round the longest track in the world. Actually, one of the longest tracks in the world. Probably the longest track in Gran Turismo, maybe? Then again, we haven't seen the full track list, so we never know. We can't really know for sure, but so far from the tracks on the beta, we can say at least, it's the longest track in the beta. So let's see, as long as I follow the somewhat racing line, I'll be pretty much okay. I hope. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds to study this car. Okay, I think I'm slowly learning, like, how much to push this car, if I need to push it at all. Well, yeah, obviously push it because it's a race, but I actually know, like, when to push it and how much to push it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are preparing to be matched up for our final race of the day in our Audi R8. So let's have a little look at the predictions. So let me see the comments. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of people saying last. We're gonna say, yeah, some guy thinks I'm gonna end up in a wall, and well, really, my mistake. It appears that the LMS isn't all-wheel drive, but then again, it's an R8. It's supposed to be all-wheel drive. Then again, maybe that's why I was spinning up quite a bit. So you can't say it's my fault. You can't say me spinning up and crashing is my fault. You can just say that it's because of the car. Because I thought it was four-wheel drive. Let me see what we are facing up against, ladies and gentlemen. We've got an M6 GT3, an SLS, a WRX, a Subi, a Alpha 4C, a Mustang GR3, M6, GTR Nismo, AMG GT3. Okay, a Renault RS 01. We've got me starting off in 10th. Not too bad. Let's see, then we've got Arak 86 Pole in the F-Type GR3, Romy _ XJS in a Peugeot VGT, grade 3, Lanfuro in the Corvette C7. We have another R8 with Mr. Speed Killer Top Gear lover in a M6 GT3 M Power. Another, actually, JRM driver in another M6 GT3 Valkenhorst Motorsport Racing. Another Peugeot VGT courtesy of Mr. Serpenti 90. And S.
A bad driver blames
Best
the car and not himself.
with a WRX. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on our warm-up lap, try and get a little bit of a insight as to what we are actually going up against. And by up against, I mean let's see what this car is actually capable of. Okay, okay. What I've learned from this car so far is that the slower you go, the less grip you have. So what I need to do is absolutely nail the start, and as well as that, absolutely hammer it through most of the corners, although not too much, like there. Yep, traction controls at 0 again, no surprises there. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our sighting lap, although we didn't even get to complete the whole circuit for this. So wish me luck, guys. This is going to be the big one, the last race of the day. And look at that, you can barely see, you can't even see me. I think you can, just off the back, I think. Okay, no, you can't even see me. So, come on. I can just see the F-Type behind me. Let's go. Okay, set the traction control to 4. Come on. Okay, good start. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 1 lap of the ring to go. We've got 1 lap of the ring. Actually, of the Nurburgring. And the goal is to not end up last. Okay, okay. That is... Yo! Dude! Okay, okay! There is a lot of cheaters. Seriously? Bro, Top Gear lover. From one Top Gear fan to another. Why you gotta cheat, bro? I mean, seriously. You guys saw that, right? He actually came in hard. Didn't even see that I had slowed down. And just went full boom, crash, right in front of me. I mean, good God. City. Okay, Mr. TG Lover is actually snaking a bit. He's fighting to control it. Which may be good news for me if I can actually sneak up. Yep, I am a bit... Yeah, I am seriously faster. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, I held it! Nice, I held it. Unfortunately, Mr. Top Gear Lover, he did not nail it. So all I'm going to do is I got to absolutely... What I've got to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely fly, stomp on the... Stomp really hard on the accelerator and focus if I'm actually going to like have any hope of catching the rest of the pack. So fingers crossed we actually... What the hell happened there? Did a couple of people crash? Yay! A couple of people... I don't know what happened, but apparently I think a couple of people crashed. So that's why one of them's backwards. And wait, ladies and gentlemen, there is 10th place. There's 10th and 9th directly in front of him. For some reason, everyone seems to be slowing down. Okay, Biza, don't. I can give you the... What? You didn't count on Ghost Mode, did you? See? That's why Ghost Mode's a pain for people who try to overtake other people. Because if you yourself end up in Ghost Mode, you can be royally screwed. Okay, braking hard into this corner. Down to second gear.
Guys.
It's alright, it's not... Whoa! Okay, in the grass, in the grass, in the grass, in the grass. Go full power, 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 power. Catch up to them. As I was saying before I sort of went off the track, this alright isn't really that bad if I'm honest. Could I actually... The faults are probably all known to me and... Well, not really me. People cheating. Mr. Top Gear lover right in front of me. But, yeah, if we had a fair race, this car would actually not perform all that badly.
Double E is for really cool kids.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Had a little bit of difficulty with the brakes there. See if we can actually make up some places back. See if we can actually at least overtake Mr. Top Gear Lover, or failing that, actually finish said race. That's probably going to be the main goal of this race, is going to be like to actually finish it. Because I know as soon as Mr. First Place actually finishes, we will then have about 30 seconds, I believe. Okay. That was dirty.
Brown turds for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Dirty move from the Beamer. Extremely dirty move from the Beamer. See, that's why you're behind. That's why you're back there. All right, so carousel. One of the most hazardous parts, and as I think we can see, not very hard, actually not very easy to do if you don't know how to use it. Wait, where did he come from? Okay, he's just cutting corners, he's just cheating. Blazing the grass, so there you go. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Power, 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 power. Okay. Bro, you have seriously got to learn how to race. We're in a tight track and you're trying to go in full force, bro. I mean, come on. Whoa, drifting.
I want to have sex with Sean Wilson because I'm gay.
Okay, nah. Okay, that's a fair pass. That's a fair pass. I kind of went that little bit too fast around that corner. But so did Mr. Speed Killer for this one, and ooh, M6 actually tried to overtake Mr. Speed Killer and yet failed. So, wow. Luckily, Mr. Speed Killer is in another ADR8. So this is basically just going to be a battle of who's the better driver, probably him. But, well, that's the assumption. Okay, going into overtake. Nice. Didn't even have to change gear, despite the game actually advising me to change gear. Change down to second gear. Okay, up and up to third. Fourth. Alright, second gear. Oh, drifting! This car has a tendency to actually snap if you cannot control it. And, yeah, brake a little bit too hard. Carry a little bit too much speed into the corner, then you will end up drifting, my friend. Alright, so I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up to near the end of the race, because as I can see quite clearly from here, that is the big straight near the end. And you know what? Be fair, be fair. If he wants to overtake, I'll let him overtake. Show him actually true sportsman-like conduct, which he's clearly not showing me. So yeah, Eco's invisible. How do you like them apples? Okay, block him. Stop him from actually... Okay, this is not going to end well. Yep, it's... That did not end well for Mr. Jaguar. Well, at least I made my goal of not last. And did I finish the race? Please tell me I finished the race. Please tell me I finished the race. Ooh, I was the last person to finish the race. Thank you, God. Thank you, Christ. Okay, less I know about the
Oh hey
comments, well, honestly, the better. Okay, I do not need to know about the comments, but congratulations to Mr. Mugen Red Killers in an Alfa Romeo 4C. Really? 4C? Wow. So yeah, that is going to be that. I think with that, I think that is probably going to be a wrap on this. Guys, enjoyed. If you would like to see more of Gran Turismo Sport, be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream. So until then, goodbye guys.